Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. Listen up. Folks, XRP is starting to make some headway. Earlier today, we broke through the 66-cent mark, and we're currently sitting just above that mark. However, I will not be the type of guy who declare, "This is it." Finally, XRP is poised to experience its long-awaited meteoric rise. I simply will not become that man just yet. I am interested in watching the XRP price closely during the following day or two. Before I officially declare, here we go. I'm waiting for XRP to make a jump of around 10 cents, then a tiny pullback, and then another jump. Still, I can feel the inevitable arrival of that day. Additionally, it is refreshing to observe XRP's price change periodically. When XRP trading began on an exchange that is registered with the US Treasury Department, this became the biggest news of the day. Initially, I mistook this post for a fraud. However, it seems to be genuine. XRP was recently revealed to be one of the cryptocurrencies supported by Atlantis Exchange in a post on the Atlantis Exchange. Now listen up, XRP is supposedly going to go live at 5 a.m. Universal Time Coordinated today. If you act quickly, your investment might grow in value by a factor of 100 or more. Make sure not to pass it up. The strangest part starts right now. Additionally, I would like your thoughts on this recent news story. XRP is priced as over $100 plus on the Atlanta US exchange when matched with USDB, while 1 USDT is equal to 1 USDB on other exchanges that use USD. However, T and USD artificially drive down the price of XRP to about 62 cents per XRP. The major question is if the real price of XRP is $100 or more. Plus, a lot of people are making assumptions about this at the moment. You may observe that 1 USDB is equivalent to $0.999 US. As a result, I am confused about the situation. Personally, I've always thought XRP was significantly underpriced. Since we are currently at 63 cents, in my humble opinion, XRP ought to be resting at $10 plus. How do you feel about this? Post it in the space provided below. Per a B and BRIC statement from Brazil's central bank coordinator, the country's citizens should be able to start using the digital currency by the year 2024's end. Following the conclusion of the testing phase, it will be constructed using DLT. Digital currency based on distributed ledger technology is about to take off. The source of this is smoke. Also, 2024 is going to be a huge year, as I've always predicted. Still, many attempt to minimize its significance. No need to invest in XRP till 2025. They say, 2020 is only a blip on the radar. Put your money into meme coins immediately. There's no money except in that. But I think what you're about to witness is that XRP's price will simply surge one day when we wake up. The real occurrence of it will startle everyone. This year, in my opinion, it will finally happen. In 2024, CBDCs based on DLT will be launched for live transactions by the BRICS nations, as governments throughout the world mandated the use of digital wallets for all transactions. This has truly been the year that money changed. I believe that many things are going on behind the scenes in the US right now, while everyone is preoccupied with the headlines, the impending elections, and the Bitcoin price. Behind the scenes, I believe they're constructing a huge money-moving network. It seems to me that digital currency is involved. Local banks are now offering digital wallets, which is why I say that. If we weren't going to use digital currency, then why would they provide digital wallets? Are American financial institutions jumping the gun? Or are they getting ready for something that's coming up soon? So, that's the main concern. In order to investigate the possibilities of a digital Hong Kong dollar in the domains of tokenization and programmability, the EHKD pilot program has begun its second phase. Additionally, XRP will be utilized by Hong Kong to connect CBDCs. Also, pay attention to what they're saying. Ripple effects are seen at every stage of a home equity line of credit from Fubon Bank. They are currently speeding up everything, so I anticipate a lot will happen this year. Take a look at the approaching digital euro. An e-pound is on the way. I am also aware that the digital dollar will soon be here. Everyone is moving at a breakneck pace. They are currently keeping up with the BRICS. To my mind, that sums up the situation perfectly. I found this to be newsworthy after reviewing the numbers for the World Government Summit in 2024. Foreign direct investment is the main reason why the private equity flow is decreasing. The stock market is also showing signs of negative flows. If you can maintain your composure, you'll see that they've grown increasingly erratic and pessimistic about developing world stock markets. Consequently, developing world stock markets have collapsed. Additionally, we are currently aware that emerging nations are the constant destination of Ripple and Stellar. The G7 ministers met in Verona and reached a historic agreement on an I that places an emphasis on collaboration with developing nations to assist in the creation of the digital ecosystem. This will help the unbanked. It seems to me that emerging nations are where a lot of testing takes place. Since these nations are so large, it's reasonable to assume that they are doing simultaneous AI tests there. After all, they wouldn't launch anything in the US without first testing it in another country. To begin, I have always considered Ukraine to be the United States' proving ground. People in poor nations sometimes choose to pay with cash because they do not have access to bank accounts or bank cards. This makes it more difficult for them to join a cashless society. This graphic from the World Economic Forum illustrates the global variation in preferred payment methods. It seems to me that developing nations are putting the cashless society to the test. The new financial system incorporates all of that. They pivoted again in the exact manner I described when I suggested to look at Ripple. They are now beginning to bank on the bank. This is a common occurrence with Spectacular as well. While advocating for the introduction of CBDC, the UN and the IMF are opposed to underdeveloped nations embracing Bitcoin. Now, I recall this from last year. And you know why they're pulling this stunt? Bitcoin is seen by them as a danger to CBDCs. For the same reason, I see BlackRock as Bitcoin's Trojan horse. In my opinion, all of these corporations, not only BlackRock, are currently moving in the similar path. The majority of ETF-affiliated companies are also WEF-affiliated. Along the way, even Christine Lagarde has been lamenting the inevitable obsolescence of Bitcoin. As far as I can tell, that's all a component of the current strategy. However, at the moment they are also utilizing Bitcoin as a diversion currency exchange. Okay, X has decided to stop providing USDT trading pairs to users in the EU. This could be a sign of regulatory challenges that the largest stable currency may face in the region. You can see that OKX and the EU have deleted the tether to USDT pairs. Am I about to witness Mica's future in action? I believe that as we move forward, rules will be extremely stringent on tether. So that is the major question. The restrictions, when they arrive, will be a major factor. Many digital currencies will feel the pinch, in my opinion. However, the remaining cryptocurrencies, of which XRP is sure to be one, will eventually reach a price point that was previously only imaginable to us. At the end of the day, when XRP is worth about 63 cents, we can look back and see what happened. I believe that laws will transform the entire hired crypto industry, and it will happen rapidly. Our only regret will be not purchasing more when we might have. The video ends there. As always, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and leave a comment with your opinions. Goodbye for now.